Well, hello everybody, and welcome along to Theo's Big Night in Quiz. I can hear myself, just letting you know. Have you muted that now? Great, cool, okay. Oh no, I can't. I can still hear myself. Is it? Is that my computer? Hello everybody. If you are coming along to the quiz, thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in. There are a lot of people already waiting, and they're already sort of commenting along. This is great. Right, this is what I was going to start off by saying. I'll sort of go through all the key messages stuff. Why can I hear myself still? This is annoying. It might have. Let's see. I think it has gone now. Right. There we go. Technical glitch. Hello, right. This is what I was going to say. So, welcome along for round two. If you've come along before to Theo's Big Night in Quiz, you know what it's all about. And thanks for coming along again. We had so much fun last time. Well, I did. I can't speak for everybody, but it was brilliant. And you know what made it for me was the chat box to the right of the screen. And I really enjoyed sort of reading all the comments. Lots of people having banter with each other. Obviously, not many people are together at the moment, so it's quite nice that everybody can interact on there. That was a really nice element as well. Now, you'll notice we've got a new snazzy background as well. So thank you very much. It's CCM Marketing who designed and sent it through. So better than two little bits of A4 paper that I just had, believe, tacked onto the doors last time. That was brilliant. Now, the questions have already begun about what colour socks I'm wearing, what trousers I'm wearing. Well, this was something that we had last time around where I was sort of wearing a suit and everyone was going, oh, I wonder what you've got on your bottom half. Well, it was actually quite boring. It was just some chinos. This time, it might be different. And if you want to see, you've got to donate. I want more donations this time around. If you're going to coerce me into showing off my bottom half, I've also got my Theo's pin badge in there as well. And a little pocket square thing that matches my tongue. It's also sweltering hot today, so I might have to take the jacket off after a bit. But yes, as more people join along, welcome along. Do get your comments in as well. And also, if there's people sort of at the last minute who are, you know that will be a bit of a loose end, and you think, oh yeah, so and so might enjoy that. We'll do send the link over to them as well. It's really easy, copy and paste, and then hopefully this should pop up, and then they're into a whirl of sort of a whirlpool of fun. We'll put it like that. James Hope Gill, already busy on the chat box. What sort of donation? Well, if you send a text donation, I know that a lot of people are already donating for the quiz this evening. Now, the text numbers are behind me. It's Theo's Big Night in, all one word, 70085. That's to donate £10. And if you donate £20, to do that, it is Theo's Big Night in 20. And that is to the same number, 70085. And also on Theo's Big Night in page, on the Just Giving page as well. In fact, I'll pop that into the chat box for you now. So that you have it. So there we go. So it's into the chat box. So that's the Just Giving link. Yes, haircut. A haircut is something that I think a lot of us need, isn't it, at the moment? Because, no hairdressers open. But then again, I'm hanging on to mine for dear life. So we'll just wait for a few more people to get themselves on. And then we'll get going with the quiz. It shouldn't take up too much of your evening. How many people are having barbecues and stuff outside as well this evening? Maybe I'm sat on the laptop or the iPad or something, or you turn the TV so you can see it sat outside, making the most of the bank holiday weather. It's lovely. It's so nice. I had to sort of tear myself away from the back garden to come in here to do the quiz earlier on. So do get your selfies in. Hashtag Theo's Big Night In. Tweet them to @Sheffield Children's or to me @JamesGreg7 on Twitter. And we'll look out for them and have a little flick through them later on in the quiz. Now, the Pews in Menston are here. The Ovenden family are joining in. And good evening from Kilmarsh as well. Andy and Jill are here. This is great. The Hargrave family in sunny Doncaster. It's sunny everywhere at the moment. It's not even a joke to say it is sunny. So, not a lot has changed from last time round. We have all the usual rounds. We've got some questions from familiar faces. There are some new faces in there as well. Look out for those. They'll keep popping up. We've jazzed things up a little bit as well. We've got a TV and film round and there is a music round as well. We'll also have some famous faces reading from the TV and film round, which is really cool, really exciting. Some decent names on there. If you're just joining on as well, you might have spotted that I've got the new snazzy background. Big thanks again to CCM Marketing for designing and printing that for us. And of course, it goes without saying that tonight has been organised by the Sheffield Children's Hospital charity, which are the charity who support Sheffield Children's Hospital. Now, we know there are lots of people tuned in tonight who will have used Sheffield Children's at some point. I'm also told that there are some staff playing along tonight. So a big thank you to those guys as well. Good evening from the Valentines. Thomas family ready in Northampton. Team Coops in the house from Doncaster. Some other Doncaster dwellers as well. Should be on our stag and hen do weekend this weekend. Oh no, but enjoying another great quiz instead. Lewis and Lucy. Well, all the best, Lucy. And I hope everything isn't too affected by everything that's going on at the moment. Breed's family in sunny Millhouse Green. Thorpe Hesley Talbot's back again. Back for more. Brilliant. And hello from sunny Penzance. Now, it's always sunny down there, isn't it? The Vernons are ready. Team Danzy here again. Looking forward to a great night. Hello to the Danzy family. Now, if you are just tuning in, a big thanks for coming back. Or if it's your first time, thanks for coming along. Look, a lot of you will have used the Children's Hospital at some point. There's loads of staff playing along. So, like I said, big thanks to those guys for coming along this evening. And also, you know, they're supporting the public, they're supporting patients and also families as well at this difficult time. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have been joining in with the NHS clap as well each week on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock. But I just think that tonight from your house, we should just have a little clap. You don't have to go outside and bang your pots and pans, but just a little clap and a round of applause for all the staff joining in. And also pop a message on the comments if you're an NHS worker or a key worker, and we'll all be clapping for you. Yes, good question, James Hope Gill. Who is logging in from the furthest away? Well, that is a good question. I want to know. Do comment if you think you are claiming to be the furthest away tonight on the quiz. You know, let us know. It'd be great. We'll have a little competition of our own on that front. Hello from the Newtons in Crooks, Hood family from Doncaster as well. Hello from the Spencers. Hello from everyone Love Victoria, and from the Wheatleys in Pontefract again. The Firth family in Halifax, and the Browns are in as well. The Draycott family are ready to go. Thank you so much. There's loads and loads of people, and also thanks if you've spread the word and you've told some friends to get involved as well this time round. Now, every pound donated really does make a difference. We know it's really difficult at the moment for many people not working and unsure about businesses, etc. You know, we know it's really, really difficult. The charity, of course, are no different. They've had so many events cancelled. We know that on weeks like this and weekends like this, when the weather would have been absolutely ideal to host an outside event or, you know, do something for charity, it's just very frustrating because obviously the charity can't do anything at the moment. So just bear that in mind. And if you can donate, please do so. Numbers are there on our snazzy new sign, 70085 to donate £10. Theo's Big Night In, or Theo's Big Night In 20, 70085 20 to 70085 as well. Now, I think we've got quite a lot of people on as well. North Wales, well, that's probably the furthest away. Mind you, Penzance is pretty far away as well. It depends where we're saying the focal point is. If it's Sheffield, yeah, Penzance is blooming miles away from Sheffield as well. Big shout to Ward 5, love from Team Jack, and Team Clark in Walkley, ready to go. Of course they are. Hello to the Clarks. Now, before we get started tonight, we've got a message from Myla. Now, if you did the quiz last time, you'll remember that Myla did a really great question for us last time. And this time, she sent a special message for you all. So take it away, Myla.
Hi, I'm Myla May, and I'm 6 years old, and I live with my mum, dad, and my little brother Rio. Thank you everybody for doing the quiz tonight, and also Children's Hospital saved my life. Thank you, Children's Hospital. I really hope you're getting on very well. If you can please donate, text, and also ask for a grown-up to help you. Everybody have a good night. Cheers.
Cheers indeed, Myla. Isn't she absolutely amazing? Well, I hope that you enjoy the quiz. Right, let's get cracking. There'll be 4 rounds again tonight. Our rounds will be TV and film, sport, of course, with all our celebrity patrons and supporters, and music, and then finally a general knowledge round as well. So, without any further ado, let's get going. pens at the ready. Do get yourself a drink and settle in for the quiz. We shouldn't be too long, but I hope that you do enjoy this evening's entertainment. Now, Mila's put a big smile on my face. I hope she has with you lot as well. So the first question of tonight's quiz, Theo's Big Night In, part 2, is... what was 2019's highest grossing film? What was 2019's highest grossing film? Now, you'll have also noticed that tonight we have got the videos actually playing out properly on the screen rather than me holding my phone up like that. So hopefully it's a little bit easier for you to hear and also see as well. So and also big thanks to all our patrons and people who are sending in the videos. It's great and really, really much appreciated. So I hope that you enjoy the technical side of things tonight. It might go wrong, but we'll see. Okay, so question number 2, straight into the celebrity questions then. You might recognise Tom White from Sky Sports, where he is a presenter, but he's not got a sports question tonight. This one is a film question, so take it away, Tom White.
Now that is a town called Alnwick in North Northumberland, where I am from. Many films have been set there, okay? But which one of these 3 wasn't filmed in Alnwick? Was it Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, The King's Speech, or Harry Potter?
Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question from Tom White from Sky Sports. Which one was not filmed in Alnwick? Which one was not filmed in Alnwick? So give you a few seconds to write that one down, actually. Give you 20 seconds or so to make your mind up. Multiple choice. You've got no excuses, people. If people have just joined in, actually, because I think there's been quite a few more people just tuned in, and if you are a little bit late, if you might have a bit of a problem getting on it or whatever, I'll repeat the first question for you lot just tuning in, because we're nice like that, of course. The first question of the whole quiz was, what was 2019's highest grossing film? 2019's highest grossing film, what was it? And then we've just had, do you want to play the question again from Tom White from Sky Sports?
Now that is a town called Alnwick in North Northumberland, where I am from. Many films have been set there, okay? But which one of these 3 wasn't filmed in Alnwick? Was it Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, The King's Speech, or Harry Potter?
Give you a few more seconds just to try and work out the answer to that one from Tom White from Sky Sports. And if you are just joining, welcome along. Thank you very much for coming back. Or if you're coming along for the first time, thank you so much. And don't forget to donate. The numbers are there behind me, so no excuses to forget. Please say hi to Holly Jones. I've just switched her favourite show off. # in for a penny. Oh, it's a good programme, that, actually. Yeah, I like it. But Holly, come on, you can't be having that. That's from Charlene. And also shout out for the Ashcombe in Owlthorpe. Weather beautiful everywhere, apparently. Hello from Team Ledger in Barnsley as well, from Claire. Okay, right, I think you've had enough time for that one. So I will let Tom White take it away with the answer to question number 2.
I've moved to a different location in front of a different picture to reveal the answer, okay? That is Alnwick Castle. You may recognise that as Hogwarts in the first Harry Potter film. You may recognise it from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. You won't, however, have seen it in The King's Speech. So the answer is, the odd one out was The King's Speech.
There we go. So the answer was The King's Speech. Thank you very much, Tom White, for sending in that question for us this evening. Just to mention, we've tried to donate twice by text. Well, thank you for trying, and it hasn't gone through. We'll do it online, but others might have the same problem. Okay, well, I will leave that to our technical team to try and sort out. If you are having that problem, let us know. Okay, next question, number 3. Cool Runnings is the story of which country entering a bobsleigh team into the Winter Olympics? It's a story of which country entering a bobsleigh team into the Winter Olympics. Great film, Cool Runnings. Really great. A huge amount of love to the rheumatology team from the Hughes family, and also hi to All in X-Ray at the Sheffield Children's Hospital. That is from Melissa. And text donation worked okay for us. Thanks, Craig, for that. Really appreciate all donations as well coming in. Okay, question number 4. Which UK show is the world's longest running news and current affairs TV programme? Which UK show is the world's longest running news and current affairs TV programme? A bit of time on that one. Okay, number 5. In what year was the Independent Television Network, later known as ITV, launched? So what year was ITV launched? I'd actually had no idea it was called the Independent Television Network until reading through this quiz. So there you go. Every day's a school day. Some people have obviously already know if they've got one right as well straight away. So let us know if you're off the mark for tonight's quiz or not. James Hope Gill off the mark, setting the bar high straight away. Okay, question number 6. What is the name of the second James Bond film? What is the name of the second James Bond film? Some of you might be old enough to remember that. Should I mention that? I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments if I'm being a little bit cheeky. Do get involved in the chat box as well, by the way, because it was such good fun to have so much interaction last time. Hi from the Wellsbys. Go Team Theo from Catherine. Team Foster in the house. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop indeed. Okay, question number 7 of tonight's quiz. What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? Okay. Now, our next question. It is a celebrity question, but we don't have a video for it. It's just merely the sound. So I will play some of the sound to you, and it is from the wonderful Vicky McClure, and it is a question that involves her. So because she's not on screen, it saves you looking at me. I've got a picture of her. So that's Vicky McClure, and she's going to ask the following question.
Hello, it's Vicky McClure here. Right, here's my questions. I play the character Kate Fleming in BBC's Line of Duty. Can you name which rank I am currently at?
So the question was, Vicky McClure plays Kate Fleming in BBC's Line of Duty, but can you name which rank she is currently at? So if you've only watched the first few series, it's no good. You've got to know exactly where she's at now. So that is from the wonderful Vicky McClure. She's looking very glam on that photo, actually, isn't she? Keep coming in the chat box. 4 Doncaster families are competing from Addick Swimming Club. I'm guessing it's Addick because Adwick doesn't sound right to me. But anyway, if it is Adwick, I apologise. The Newtons in Crooks have donated. Hi from the Georges and Hursts in Handsworth. Hello to you. Thank you for coming along again. Excellent. Okay, now, is everyone ready for Vicky's answer? Write something down. What rank is she currently at? And that is a police rank, of course. So, here is Vicky's answer.
And the rank Kate is currently at is DI, Detective Inspector.
She is a DI, Detective Inspector. Some of you might be 2 then. Might be 2 from 2 there out of the celebrity questions. So well done if you are. Okay, the next question. Question number 9 of the TV and film round, tonight's quiz, is for what is Nancy Cartwright most well known? And I guarantee that all of you know who this is as well in your subconscious. So for what is Nancy Cartwright best well known? You will know this, and if you don't get it and I give the answer out in 5 minutes or so, you will absolutely kick yourselves. Adwick. Okay, I've been told it's Adwick, so I apologise. I was trying to be clever there. Team Lasagna playing from Wales, Welsh border and Sheffield. Wow. Team Lasagna. I want to know why it's Team Lasagna. Is it because you're all eating lasagna? Let us know. I really want to know. Adwick. I'll remember that for next time. Hi from the Wrights in Matlock as well. Okay, and question number 10 is what island is Jurassic Park on? What island is Jurassic Park on? There we go. That is the end of the TV and film round. I'll give the answers in just a moment. If there's anything that you need repeating or whatever, in fact, don't do that because I'll end up going through the whole quiz again. But yes, thank you very much if you are getting in touch on the chat box. 2 up, Peter Fisher. Fantastic. That's the beauty of having the celebrity questions. You know, within 10 or 20 seconds or so, don't you, how you've got on with those questions. That is such a good bit about it. And also, sorry, I didn't really stress how cool that was to have Vicky McClure asking us a question tonight. I think that was really cool. If you watch Line of Duty, that for me doesn't really get any better. Okay, has everybody got their answers written down, or at least something written down for some of the 8 remaining questions we don't know the answers to? I hope so, because I'm going to go through the answers right now. Okay, so the 2019 highest grossing film, it was Avengers Endgame. Well done. If you got that one right. Okay, number 2, of course, we know it was The King's Speech with Tom White, who kindly already told us. Thank you, Tom. Okay, number 3 was Cool Runnings is a story of which country entering a bobsleigh team into the Winter Olympics. Of course, the answer is Jamaica. Great film as well. If you've not seen it, and you've got all this time sort of whilst you're on lockdown or whatever, I thoroughly recommend watching it. It is good. It will bring you so much joy. Okay, number 4. Which UK show is the world's longest running news and current affairs TV programme? It is Panorama. Panorama. 1953 it started, and it's still going strong. So well done if you got that one right. Okay. Number 5. In what year was ITV, or, as we learnt, the Independent Television Network, launched? What year did ITV start? The answer is 1955. Well done if you got that one. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, now, number 6 was, what is the name of the second James Bond film? Not the first, but the second. And the answer is From Russia with Love. From Russia with Love. The first one, of course, was Dr. No, and it went so well that they decided to have another crack at it. Reading some of the comments, she's one of our own. Vicky McClure, of course, yeah. I think you've got 7 so far. Well done, Victoria. I don't know how you know that, because I've not given all the answers out yet, but you must be confident, quietly confident that we're doing well for once. Well, maybe these questions are too easy. Maybe I need to rethink them. Maybe. We shall see. Okay. I will carry on giving out the answers. So, number 7, what year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? What year was the first Toy Story film released in cinemas? And, of course, the answer to that was 1995. Well done if you got that one right. That is 25 years ago this year. Wow, incredible. For number 8, of course, Vicky McClure gave us her answer for that one. It was, of course, DI, Detective Inspector. And number 9, now then, you will be kicking yourself. Nancy Cartwright. Nancy Cartwright. I can imagine some of you say, I'm going, oh, Nancy Cartwright. Oh, no. Well, Nancy Cartwright is, in fact, the voice of Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. There we go. Lots of people going, oh, no, sat at home. Whoops. Okay, and the island from Jurassic Park is Isla Nublar. Isla Nublar. Now, it's a fictional island, that one, so you couldn't guess. It's meant to be just off the coast of Costa Rica. So, there we go. Fictional island, Isla Nublar. So that round was out of 10. So give yourself the points that you got right on that one. We'll have a little break now whilst you get yourselves a glass of wine or another cup of tea or a biscuit or whatever it is. Please don't forget to make your donations tonight if you intend on doing so. The number is, of course, behind me. It's Theo's Big Night in all one word to 70085 to donate £10. Or if you want to donate £20, then text Theo's Big Night in 20 to 70085, and that donates you £20. There's also the Just Giving link as well. Now then, let's have a look. See how people are getting on. Up the blades, hashtag give Park Hour a go. Okay, hello Team Billow. 7 out of 10 for the Vernons. Very good. 3 out of 10. 6 out of 10. 6 out of... Oh, Victoria, you went in too early. You were too optimistic. Optimism's good, though. I like it. 5 out of 10. Not too bad. 3 lol from Bob. Oh, well. There's still plenty of points up for grabs, though. Next week's winners are on 9. Okay. 4, 6 out of 10 for the Ovendens. 5, 6, 5, 3 out of 10. A huge 4 out of 10. You're still in it. You're still in it. There's so many points to go here. 4 out of 10 for the Draycotts as well. 5, 3 out of 10. Laughing faces. I love the fact that you are laughing at the fact you've not done amazing on that. But it's fine. There's still loads to go. 4 out of 10. Team Lasagna out of 8. 8 out of 10. Fantastic. Well done. Have I got shorts on tonight? Now, the questions are already heading that way, aren't they? If you want to know, I want you to donate. You've got to donate. And I'll be checking the Just Giving. And if we get enough donations, I might even show you. We'll see. It might just be boring. It might be chinos like last time. 3 out of 10. Oh, dear. We only got 3 from Dan Faulkner, Matt Headley, Matthew family 6, Sarah Wellesby 7 out of 10, Hood family, Doncaster, Knutsford and Hertfordshire. Wow, excellent. And we have Talbot's 5 out of 10. Nice solid start. What colour socks am I wearing? Well, James, that would be telling, wouldn't it? So we shall see later on. Okay, whose tie am I wearing now? Okay, so last time it was my dad's tie. This time it's my tie. So and, you know, matches the jacket a little bit. But I've got to say, it's roasting today, so I'm sweating buckets. Okay, so there we go. Also, look, just on the donations as well, because, you know, this is kind of why we're all here, as well as to have a little bit of a laugh. But the last quiz, including the all-important gift aid as well, we had raised an amazing over £3,000. So I'll keep you updated tonight on what the total is, but if you can keep those donations coming in, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. Keep those donations coming in. We really, really appreciate it, and we're so lucky to have, you know, in Sheffield, the Children's Hospital, because we've all benefited from it. I have. I had, when I was younger, appendix out, New Year's Eve. But, you know, they were there. It was brilliant. Anyway, so pop to the bathroom, get yourself a drink. If you are ready to get going, we shall get going on the music round. Okay, I promised swimming trunks last time. I didn't promise that, Louise. I've got to say, Andy and Jill have been joined by Kev, Adele, Louis and Chris virtually as well. And we've got 8 between us. That's more than we got last time for the whole quiz. Well, that's good. That's an improvement, isn't it? Good questions. Andrew, you're only saying that because you did well. I have a feeling that you might be. 7 out of 10 for the Belvins. Great questions. You know what? It's funny, isn't it? As soon as people are telling me the great questions when they've obviously got a few right. There we go. Hi to the pews in Menston from Richard. I did sort of, Louis. Did I? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Who knows? I might be wearing swimming trunks. You'll have to wait till the end to find out. Hashtag show us your legs and please donate, everyone. Yes, Phil. He said it right. Okay, the next round is a music round. And for this round, you'll need to be listening in. So I'll be playing the introduction to some songs through my speaker. So hopefully you can hear me nice and clearly. And you need to tell me the song name and the artist name. For the first 5 of these, it's song name and artist name. Is everybody ready? Because this is number 1. Okay. That's number 1. Hopefully you could all hear that all right. And I need song title, near enough, and also the artist name. Okay. Now then, the next one is a good one. You should know most of these songs. So this is number 2. Ooh, not much of a clue in the first sort of 5 or 6 seconds there. I'll play that again for you, actually, because it's quite difficult. Now, hopefully you got it from that sort of 2-second little burst there. I don't know. Might be quite a tricky one, actually. Okay, next one. I nearly said what it was then. I nearly said what it was. Well, that would have been giving it away. So anyway, here is the next one. So that was number 3. That was number 3. I'll play that again for you. So, I need song title and artist name as well for these. So there's 2 points up for grabs on each one. Okay. The next song comes from maybe for the younger generation. Maybe that's giving away too much of a clue. I don't know. Not necessarily. Anyway, here it is. Here goes. Was that quite difficult? I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, some more comments coming in. Big up to Kate and Arthur, big supporters of the NHS. Mum, former midwife with many tales of delivering 4,000 babies. World record, I think it quite possibly could be. That is ridiculous. Well done to you for that. Okay, next one on the music round is as follows. A point for each. Song name and artist name. Now then, this is a little bit of an insight into what I've got on my iPod, isn't it, this? So don't judge me if you're thinking, oh, come on. These are rubbish, mate. I'll play that again for you. Now then, bit of a clue there. I've actually played a little bit too much by accident, but we'll see. We shall see. Andrew says he's loving this round. I hope the rest of you are as well. That's the aim. Okay, so those are all out of 2. If you get song name and also artist name as well. Emma Cooper says she's loving this round as well. This is good. Okay, so 2 points up for each of those songs. Now this one, I just want one thing, and I want you to write down the TV show. Match the TV show to the tune. So I'm going to start with this one. This is number 1, and I don't want artist name or anything like that. I just want TV show. See the money won't stay for your meal. Get another piece of pie for your wife. Everybody wanna know how it feels. So I just want the TV show. Just the TV show for that one. They're all quite popular. They're all quite sort of well known. They're not any sort of obscure random things that I've just picked up over the last few weeks in lockdown out of boredom. Loving this round. Sheffield's finest on them. Well, that's giving away a bit of a clue there, Phil. You might be helping some of the other teams out there reading the comments. Don't make them any harder. Well, I've already made them, so sorry if they do get harder from here. Okay. Just been told that we've also raised over £1,000. Hey, so well done. Thank you so much if you have donated. And do keep donating. If you haven't done already and keep meaning to get round to it, drop us a text whilst we're going through these music questions if you would like. Okay, the next question then is something that a lot of you will know, actually. It's one for probably the adults, but you never know. Some kids might have watched this as well. So the next one, match the TV show to the song. Match the TV show to the song. Some of you will be going, oh, I recognise it. That's the thing with these music rounds, isn't it? I feel like I would be doing exactly that if I was sat at home doing this quiz now. Yes, by the way, £1,000 is an amazing effort, but we want more if we can. So do keep those donations coming in whilst we can. I hope you're all having a nice time as well, by the way. A couple of rounds in. Okay, the next one is one that's I think a lot of you will know. So here we go. Now then, I'm not going to play that one again because I think that was too easy. Too easy. So there we go. That was number 8. And number 9, match it to the TV show. Number 9, match it to the TV show. Match that to the TV show. Oh, do you want number 4 again? Somebody has asked for it. Okay, I can play number 4 again. It's quite a good song, so I'll let you off. That was number 4. Number 4. So I want song title and also artist for that one. Okay, and the final one on this one, remember just the TV show, and I want the exact TV show for this one, if that's okay. And it goes as far as this. Now, I could let that play for over and over. That is brilliant. And you know what? I will go through them all again, actually, if that's all right, because some people might not have been able to hear them. And also, some of them are quite good songs. So there we go. Barker, Bateman, Schofield gang are absolutely loving this. Can I play number 4 again? Sorry, I did. Donating last time doesn't count. Yes, good point, Jonathan. Get donating again, please, if that's all right. Guess you don't watch enough TV, Kaylee. Yeah, hopefully. I tried to mix it in to do something for everyone. I defo got one. Can we hear number 1 again, please? We play number 3. Right, okay. I will play all of them again, if that's all right. So this is number 1. And remember, for the first 5, I want artist and song title. And then for the last 5, I just want the TV show. And there's a point for each sort of song name and also song artist. He's getting confused here. Song name and artist, if that's all right, for the first 5. So there's a point up for each of those. So this is number 1 again. Okay. That was number 1. And number 2, remember, I want song title and artist. Okay, here's number 2. That's enough of that. Okay, number 3 is as follows. Remember, point for each, song name and artist. I hope you've all got that one. That was number 3. Okay, number 4. I've played this a few times, but I'll play it once again. Remember, song title and artist, point for each. Quite a tough one, that one. Hard quiz, Thorpe Hesley Tallywhackers. Fantastic name. Brilliant. I love it. Okay. This is number 5. Remember, I'm going to keep saying it every time. We have a point for the song title and also the artist as well. So there we go. So remember, a point for each of those, song title and artist. Sorry, I know I've said that a lot, but it's just, there we go. So remember, for these, you need to match the song or tune to the TV show. So that's all I want. Just 1 point up for grabs on all of these. Just the TV show. First one is this one. See the money won't stay for your meal. Get another piece of pie for your wife. Everybody wanna know how it feels. Everybody wants. Okay. hopefully that has helped me playing some of these again. I will play the next one, which is number 7 here. Just the TV show I want for these. So there we go. And the next one is number 8. Just the TV show. Just the TV show. Bit of a clue there. Bit of a clue. Hopefully some of you have done quite well on this one. Emma Breed says not doing well in this round. Team Breeds. Also a big shout out to the theatre and Paku team. So big shout out to you guys as well. Okay, this is number 9. Name the TV show. That's not going to give you a clue. Those few lyrics, I don't think. If you know it, you know it. And then the final one is name the TV show. Just a point for it. Could listen to that one all day. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Tough round, this one. Some people, a bit of a mixed bag. I think some people have done well, some people haven't. I'll give the answers to those out in a moment. Just do let me know. I just want to say, before we give the answers out for this round, a big happy birthday, not yet, but for later on this month, to Amy Clark and the Clark family. Love taking part in all our events and also joined in on the last quiz and logging on tonight. So, Amy, happy birthday for later on this month to you. Okay, going for 4 this round. I love people predicting how many they've got on each round. Brilliant. Big love to the respiratory, gastro and immunology team. Easy for me to say. Yeah, thanks, Emma. Big shout out to you guys. I need a beer sponsor, Abbeydale. Well, no, I'm happy with that. It's fine. I'm also drinking water because it's so hot. Anyway, right, I'll give you the answers to those. The music answers. Remember, 15 points available. So we have number 1. And number 1 was You Make My Dreams by Hall & Oates. You Make My Dreams by Hall & Oates. So a point if you got the title and a point if you got the artist. Number 2 was The Pointer Sisters, I'm So Excited. The Pointer Sisters, I'm So Excited. Good tune. Good tune. Okay, number 3. The answer was This Charming Man by The Smiths. Good song as well. Good song. Good insight into what I've got on my phone, you see. Number 4. I probably shouldn't have said that before this one. But yeah, good insight to what I've got on my phone. Is number 4 was Katy Perry with Firework. Katy Perry with Firework. Well done if you got that one. And number 5. Well, as somebody, I think it was Phil Clark actually in the comments, said one of Sheffield's finest, yeah, Reverend and the Makers with Heavyweight Champion of the World. So John McClure and his crew with that one. So well done. That's all the songs. So that should be 10 points there. And remaining 5 points come from the TV questions, which were as follows. So number 6, it was theme tunes, and the theme tune to number 6 was for Suits, the American law firm drama, if you like. It's on Netflix now, and it used to be on HBO. It used to be on Dave back in the day as well. That was so hard. Only got Katy Perry. If you're hot, take off your jacket. You know what I might do in a minute. I'm actually not that hot. I'm just being dramatic. Okay, so that was number 6 was Suits. Number 7, a lot of you will have watched this. It was the theme tune for Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders. It's called Red Right Hand. It is a very good tune, actually. I actually listened to it anyway. I'm a bit sad like that. Okay, number 8. I think for number 8, Yabba Dabba Doo probably gave it away a little bit, didn't it, hey? So number 8, Yabba Dabba Doo, was the Flintstones. Of course it was, the Flintstones. So well done if you got that right. Number 9 Now this one is it's relatively probably the most obscure one that I gave on this one. So well done if you got this right. I suspect that there'll be quite a few people who watched this a few years ago because it is quite old. But it is from the OC, and the song is California. I'm not going to try to sing it, but anyway, California is the song. OC is the TV program. Yabba dabba doo. Kaylee says she got it before Yabba dabba doo. Yeah, I bet you did. That's what they all say. Helen Clark, Yabba Dabba Doo. Excellent in the comments. Okay, and the number 10 was my favourite as well, of course, being a sports fanatic. It is BBC's Grandstand. So that was number 10. So that one is out of 15 that round. Let us know how you got on in the comments. I bet there might be a bit of tide changing then. I think people tend to either know their films or know their music or know their sport. Not all of them. Yep, a bad one. Only 4 out of 15 for Emma. Ooh, what did you get in the last round though? So I think you might still be in there with a shout. I don't think there'll be many people who've got 15 or sort of more than 12 really. Love that round. Thanks, Sophie. I know, I like a music round. It makes you then want to sort of remember all the songs and go back to them, doesn't it? Maybe. 9 out of 15 from Aidan Billow. That's not too bad at all. 10 out of 15 from the Vernons. 8 out of 15. Better first part. Yeah, I can imagine, actually. 11 from Catherine Danzy as well. Did brilliant on that one. Yep, you did indeed. 11 out of 15 for the Joneses. 5 out of 10 in round 1 for Emma. So, you're still in with a shout. 7 out of 15 from Bob Brown. 9 out of 15 from Shane Spence. Dad says he'll double the donation if you shout out Arthur Dakin has trained 4,000 teachers. Wow, that is quite a claim to fame. 11 out of 15 for Elizabeth Dooley. Scraped to 12, says James Hopegill. Ooh, scraped to 12, did you? 9, I'm getting better. Well done, Mel. 8 out of 15. Great questions out of 15. Full house. 13 out of 15. Oh, my voice is cracked. That's so good. Eleanor Firth, well done. You can have that one, Dr. Louise. 9 out of 15. 10 out of 15. 11 out of 15. Not bad. Dan's got 7 out of 15. 6, we are giving everyone a head start. Rachel, there are still loads of points up for grabs. And I promise you, the last round is out of 15, all general knowledge questions, and there's some that, you know, you can get some. You can get some on there. We got 12 from the Sarah Wellesby, Louise Robson, Andrew, love that. Team Lasagna, 9 again, very consistent. I think they might be the front runners, just sort of doing a bit of mental math in my head. 10 out of 15 for Ian, 5 for 2 Young Bucks. Come on, Andrew, what was your score? Yeah, come on, Andrew, what was your score? Double figures. Keeping his cards close to his chest, I think, Andrew. 10 out of 15 for us from Claire Ledger. 9 out of 15 for the Belbins. Mutiny in the household over the Grandstand theme tune. Why? Please tell me that, you know, there wasn't someone who said it was that and then, you know, got it wrong or changed their mind. 14 for the Newtons, and well done, the guys. So there we go. So that is the music round. Give yourself a point for each answer that you got that. Top them up, and obviously let us know if you want, but also don't. It's quite funny to see how everyone else is getting on and pit yourself against them. So that round was out a total of 15. We'll have another quick break, do nip to the toilet, get yourself another drink, etc. Maybe actually looking outside and think, I might make the best, you know, the best of the rest of the weather. So I'll just go and take the iPad outside or whatever it is. And also tag us in your selfies. On Twitter and Instagram, we want to see them. Hashtag is Theo's Big Night In, all one word. And we're at Sheffield Children's on Twitter and at the Children's Hospital Charity on Instagram. I will have a look at those in a moment. And then the next round, by the way, is the sport round. So can't wait to see all of those. One second. So hopefully you're all going along quite well and enjoying that. Missed the OC. The OC was quite a good programme, I think, wasn't it? Shout out to Rob and Emily watching in Brixton, London. Well done, the Firths. Well done, the guys. 14 for the Newtons, 12 out of 15. Yeah. Great. So well done on that. Keep letting us know how you are getting on. So I'll just have a look down some of your selfies. Let's have a quick look. Theo's Big Night In. Oh, we've got quite a few. Dan Newton, I like that. You put my head in a wine glass. It probably looks a little bit better through there. I like that. And also lots of people donating. Mr. H, little family selfie. You're wearing your children's hospital tops as well. Just tuned in, says Andy. And now it's on to the sport round. So let's get ready onto the sport round. Shout out to Team Famalam. Nice one. Cheers, Stuart. Okay, sport round. So last time we had a sports round. It was made up of questions from the patrons of the charity. There were some cracking ones. We had some great feedback. So what we did, we thought we'd just bring it back. And also, it's not going to be on my phone, so it'll be a little bit better this time. We've thrown a couple of new ones in as well this week. And first up, she gave us a question last time. She's a great supporter of the Sheffield Children's Hospital. It's the wonderful Esme Morgan. Now, you might remember Esme. She was doing her keepy uppies last time in her kitchen. She was very impressive because not only did she do 15 keepy uppies in her kitchen, that's exactly how many she told us that she was going to do. And it also happens to be a favourite number, which just makes you sick a little bit, really, because I can't even do about 4 kick-ups. And they're all luck. And then it sort of shoots off somewhere else. Anyway, we'll start off. The first question comes from Esme Morgan, and she is, of course, an Everton footballer, and she's asking something about her footballing career.
Hi everyone, it's Esme Morgan here, footballer at Everton, currently on loan from Manchester City. I hope you're all having a great evening and the quiz is going well for you. My first question for you is this. How many caps have I earned for England at youth level? So I've played at under 17s, under 19s and under 21s. So how many caps have I got? Is it A, less than 20, B, 20 to 35, or C, more than 35?
So that's a good question from Esme. You got multiple choice there. So she's obviously a very talented player. She made less than 20 England youth caps. Is it between 20 and 35, or is it more than 35? I'll give you a few seconds to work that out. Thank you also, I've got to say, and I will keep saying it, thank you if you are donating. The text number is behind me on that snazzy new sign. Theo's Big Night in 70085. That donates you £10. Theo's Big Night in 20 to 70085. That donates £20, of course, and then also we'll go on to the Just Giving page, which I shall post again into the comments onto the website, onto the YouTube now, into the chat box. In fact, there it goes. It should appear just now. And there we go. So anyway, you've all written something down for Esme's question, and Esme's answer is coming now.
Okay, so the correct answer is more than 35. I've played 42 times for England at youth level.
There we go. So that was the correct answer. Well done if you got that one right. It was C, the correct answer to that one. Andy, Jill, Kev, Adele, Chris and Louis have now been joined by Ian and Ross. So Team Kajalklis. I've got to say, I can think of catchier sort of acronyms. But anyway, welcome along and thanks for tuning in. Only got 5 on the last round. Andrew Hargrave, wearing our T-shirts as well. So keep the selfies coming in. Let us know where you are watching from, if you're making a night of it. So this is a sport round. We've already heard from Esme Morgan. Hopefully some of you got that one right. And the next one comes from 3-time world squash champion, all-round nice bloke, and of course patron of the Children's Hospital charity, Nick Matthew.
Which Sheffield Children's Hospital patron is a regular squash opponent of mine? Which Children's Hospital patron is a regular squash opponent of mine? Is it A, Jessica Ennis-Hill, B, Matt Fitzpatrick, or C, Dan Walker?
Now, whoever it is, I don't envy them playing squash against Nick, because I've seen Nick play squash a few times. And, well, you don't become world champion without being absolutely amazing. So if you're having a game against Nick, you'd probably get thrashed. Although those lot that he's mentioned, so the options were Jess Ennis-Hill, Matt Fitzpatrick or Dan Walker, well, they're all quite competitive and all very sporty. So they're probably not as bad as, you know, me or you probably would be. Anyway, so give you a few seconds to work that one out. Tallywackers, not from Rotherham. Wow, okay. Shout out to Phil watching in Manchester. So shout out to Phil. All right, Phil, that's from Kate. What colour socks, Greggy? Well, you'll have to wait till the end to find out. Anyway, let's see what the answer to Nick's question was.
The answer is C, Dan Walker. Although he's got a bit of improving to do. Just don't tell him.
Don't tell him. Well, Nick, I'm sorry to say it, mate, but you've just broadcast it on Theo's Big Night in quiz to a few people. So, Dan, if you are watching, take that up with Nick. Okay. So well done if you got that one right. The answer to that one was Dan Walker, of course. Number 3, it comes from a guy who has played in the Ryder Cup. He is a patron of the Children's Hospital charity. He is a top 25 ranked in the world golfer as it stands at the moment, even though the furthest he's hitting a few balls at the moment is just into a net in his back garden, obviously. But the question, it comes from Matthew Fitzpatrick.
How many major championship wins does Tiger Woods have?
That's it. I mean, no multiple choice. It's not very kind of Matt, I've got to say. But how many major championship wins does Tiger Woods have? Thanks, Matt, for sending in that question. What a great bloke. A bit of a clue. He won a major last year at the Masters. So we know it's more than one. But that's about as much of a clue as I'm going to give you. But yeah, that was amazing. Of course, still reigning Masters champion because that's been rescheduled this year, hasn't it? Until November. So he's got to keep that green jacket for a little bit longer this time round. So if you think you've got an idea, I think Nick's actually had a few offers to play squash against him. He definitely did last time round on the quiz. And Jonathan Freeman this time has said, fancy a game, Nick? Well, I mean, you would be running round for a few minutes, I think, before, you sort of shook hands covered in sweat. A bit like I am now, actually. Okay, so I think if you've got something down for that, how many major championship wins does Tiger Woods have? I think Matt Fitzpatrick will reveal us the answer.
Tiger Woods has 15 major championship victories.
So Tiger Woods has 15 major championship wins. Yep, number 15 was at the Masters last year. Before that, it was 2008 US Open. So he had a long time to wait, 7 years between major wins, and he's still just short of Jack Nicklaus's 18. Anyway, right, next question. Well done if you got that one right. A shout out to Auntie Jean, former midwife at Bassett Law Hospital, deserved so many babies that she's lost count, delivered so many babies that she's lost count. Wow, I can imagine. So it was 4,000 earlier on, somebody said. That's quite impressive. Keep those little nuggets of information, shout outs and stuff coming along. I will do them until we end the quiz. The next question is comes from a cricketer, and actually I've just been watching him on a 2005 Ashes replay, and it's Michael Vaughan, and he asks, a cricket question.
Right, question for you all. How wide are the cricket stumps? The 3 pieces of wood, how wide exactly are you supposed to have the 3 stumps?
Now that's a tough one for me. Look, I love cricket, right? And that's a tough question, actually. I'm not even going to try and do it in my hands because, I don't know. Anyway, so good question from Vaughny. Looking very, well, he looks like a proper Yorkshireman with a hat on, doesn't he? Good on him. Good on him. Comments. James Hope Gill thought Tiger was better than that. Now, I think, James, if he had a game with me and you round at Abbeydale, I think he would... I think he'd probably win. So there we go. Gene was 3,999 deliveries. Is that to the number? You could have just done one more, surely. Make it 4,000. Okay, so now I think it's time. I think you've had long enough time to think about that from Vaughny. How wide are the cricket stumps? How wide are the cricket stumps? Goodness knows. Anyway, Vaughny will tell us.
The answer is 9 inches.
9 inches. Well done if you got that one right. That is a bit of guesswork. I also want to know how you're getting on so far as well in this round. There are 3 more questions to go through. And the next one, of course, is another cricket question, but it's not really a cricket question as such. It's something that I actually, thinking about it, I just wonder if Joe Root here, the England cricket captain, current England cricket captain, is lining himself up for something when he finishes playing. Have a look.
Who was the first cricketer to win Strictly Come Dancing?
Now, you see what I mean? Maybe he's sort of eyeing it up in a few years when he finishes. Hey? Anyway, shout out to the Goochers and their neighbours. 3 out of 4 so far. Not bad, Emma. Very good. The wife is smashing the cricket question. That's good. Excellent. I mean, I love my cricket. I had no idea. So Joe Root asked who was the first cricketer to win Strictly Come Dancing. Lots of cricketers. I think Varney actually had a bit of success, didn't he, on Strictly Come Dancing? Might be a clue. Might be helping you there by telling you that. Got my Theo's pin badge on. It keeps glistening and distracting me in the screen, actually. It's good, though, isn't it? Great little badge. So you can get these from the shop online on the Children's Hospital charity website. Can I say an early happy birthday to Libby, also known as Oven Cleaner Supergirl? That's some nickname, actually, I've got to say. Ross has left us now, so we're back to being called Team Kajakli. Good. Much better acronym that from Andy Hanselman. Okay, right. I think it's time that Joe Root told us who was the first cricketer to win Strictly Come Dancing.
The answer is, of course, Darren Gough.
Darren Gough, the first cricketer to win Strictly Come Dancing. And then the following year, it was Mark Ramprakash. So there we go. And I think Darren Gough might have actually opened up his own dance school in Barnsley. So very good. This is our worst round so far, says Charlene. Well, you know, it's fine. There's still a couple of videos left for us to go through. So one for the ice hockey fans now. This is from Sheffield Steelers player Ben O'Connor, and he asks the following question.
Hi, my name is Ben O'Connor. I play for Great Britain and the Sheffield Steelers. My question is, how many minutes in an ice hockey game?
How many minutes are in an ice hockey game? Thank you very much, Ben O'Connor from the Sheffield Steelers, for that one. Now, his answer isn't on video, so I will give that to you. Wear my Team Theo badge with pride on my work lanyard at DRI. Fantastic. It's good, isn't it? I do like them, actually. Very nice. I'll be wearing that out and about when things get a little bit better. We got one right at last, says Richard. Benny with a smiley face. Excellent. Right, okay. Obviously a Steelers fan, for Kaylee, if you know Ben O'Connor. Right, so how many minutes are in an ice hockey game? Is everybody ready for me to tell you the answer? Well, the answer is 60 minutes. 60 minutes. I think they don't call them quarters, I think it's 4 periods of 15 minutes each. But if I'm not, Kaylee's obviously an ice hockey fan, so Kaylee can tell us. So thank you very much, Ben, for that question. Now, the last question comes from Sheffield United's and Scotland's John Fleck. Now, great question, and we're also going to be doing something for that John has kindly donated for us very shortly. We're going to be auctioning off a shirt of his. I'll tell you more on that after John has asked us his question. So take it away, John Fleck.
My question is, Sheffield United almost signed which superstar when he was just 17 years old? Is it A, Pele, B, Diego Maradona, C, Ronaldo, or D, Lionel Messi?
Now, Sheffield United would be a pretty good team if they had any of those players, wouldn't they? So have a little think about that. I've also been told in the comments, I knew I'd get this wrong. It's 3 times 20 periods so 3 periods of 20 minutes each for the 60 minutes. But at least the 60 minutes was right. At least I didn't get one wrong. So there we go. But thank you. I've actually learned a couple of things tonight. This is great. I'm going to be sort of doing the quiz, but I'm learning stuff. So this is good. Also, I've probably not done very well. It probably tells you how good a quiz contestant I am. I love John Fleck. So John Fleck asked that question. Was it Pele? Was it Maradona? Was it Ronaldo? Or was it Messi who the Blades signed? He gives you a few options. Some of you, in fact, no, I'm not going to say that because it might give it away. So anyway, let's take it away. John, sorry, Elizabeth is in the comments, is asking before John gives out the answer. The question is from John Fleck, and it was, which star did Sheffield United almost sign? He gave you options. It was Pele, Maradona, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Lionel Messi. Now, here come the football comments. I knew that it wasn't going to be too long for that. It was, where are the Wednesday questions? At least we've got that one right. So he's a Blade. Well done, Michael. And Leeds questions, says Andrew. Well, Leeds United players want to send stuff in. That's more than good. But we're just stuck with our Premier League, John Fleck. Anyway, John, I think it is time for us to give him the answer. So, John Fleck.
And the answer is B, Maradona. I hope you all have a great night.
Yes, it was Maradona. Unbelievable. And you can't believe that they turned him down. I don't know the exact story behind it, but I believe it was in the 80s when the Blades signed Alex Sabella from Argentina. He came over and there was an option to bring Maradona with him. Well, he didn't do too bad in the end, did he? Anyway, that's really rankles me as a Blades fan. Swimming questions? No swimming questions, just those. So well done on the sport round. Let us know how many you got. That is out of 7. So let us know in the comments how you are getting on. And whilst you're totting those up, we're going to try something tonight that we didn't do last time, and it might not work tonight, but we're going to give it a go. We have something a little bit special, actually. So after that question from John Fleck, and I know, all joking apart, there are, some Leeds United fans and some Wednesday fans, but we are going to be auctioning off a donated signed match-worn John Fleck shirt, which we'll be posting out to the winning bidder. So we'll start that off at £50, if that's okay. I don't have it to hand to show, I'm afraid, but yes, do sort of get your bids in for that. £50. If you want to start us off at £50, just put in the comments, and we'll get going with some of that. So anyway, I'll read some of the cricket scores out. The quiz scores for some of the rounds. Lots of people complain about the cricket questions. Very funny. Catherine Danzy, 4 out of 7. 3 for Jonathan out of 7. 5 out of 7. 6 out of 7 for Emma on that round. Very good. JV with 5 out of 7. 2 out of 7 for Charlene. 2 out of 7. Nerf Mania. Great name, by the way. 4. 5 out of 7. The Browns got 5 out of 7. 3, 4, 4, 3. Not too bad. So we don't do football, cricket, golf, or ice hockey. What sports do you do then? I suppose there's loads, isn't there? There's tennis and horses and all sorts of stuff. Next year, next time you do a sports round, you can be on my team. I got 1, and that was a guess. Excellent. Okay. Above average for us. Team Bill, I got 5 out of 7. Can I have a happy birthday for Thursday? Of course you can. A big happy birthday to you for Thursday. James Hope Gill, 5 out of 7. 3 for the Ovendens. Matthew Family, 6 out of 7. Couldn't get Nick's wrong. You're right. You couldn't, actually. 4 out of 7 for Team Clark. 5 out of 7. Lasagna, 3. 4. It makes me laugh every time now. Lasagna. 4 out of 7 for Team Famalam. 4 out of 7 for Team Clark. What else we go? We do swimming. Emma, of course you do, because you asked for the swimming question, didn't you? And what colour socks am I wearing? I will reveal that at the end. Now, look, I'm not sure if this is going to get a bit messy if we're doing this bidding for John Fleck's signed shirt. But I would absolutely love it if we could start us off with a bid of £50 and just sort of get us going a little bit. I mean, I'll be honest. I bought a Sheffield United shirt earlier on in the season, and right at the start of the Premier League campaign. And that was £50 in the club shop. So, I mean, even if you don't like John Fleck, and and it's a match-worn shirt, and to be fair, it might not have washed it. You never know. But anyway, even still, it's worth that. Anyway, so there we go. So £55. Thank you very much from Owen Swift. We're all Wednesday, aren't we? Says Jonathan. Well, yes, we might be. If you want to bid, though, you can. You don't have to wear it. You don't have to frame it. You can do something else with it if you want. Hashtag swimming mums and dads from Andrew. So look, if you do want to keep those coming in, those bids, that'd be great. 3 out of 7 for Mel. Stinker on Sports, just the 3. Never heard of Sheffield United. Very good. £60 bid from John Collins for that shirt. I tell you what, it's 33 past the hour now. I'll end the bidding at this at 38 past the hour, if that's okay, just so we can crack on with the quiz and everyone else can go get a drink if you're not going to bid, etc. So that'd be great. Quite a lot of Wednesday fans now commenting. Josh Draycott and Mr. Capstam 500. Well, Wednesday, aren't we? We are. But if we could raise some money for, we're all Sheffield, aren't we? That's what you should be saying. We're all trying to raise money for the Children's Hospital charity tonight. So if you can, that would be great. And obviously all the money goes through the Sheffield Children's Hospital. So that'd be great. James Hope Gill, thank you very much, James. £75 with another 4 minutes to go until we end the bidding on that one. Do get a drink, do sort of crack on and go to the bathroom, do whatever it is that may be. Who is going to top James Hope Gill's £75? Come on, get your bids in, get your bids in. Signed, match worn shirt from John Fleck, who of course did that question number 7 on our sport round. Big thanks to him, and also to Sheffield United Football Club for donating as well. And also, if you don't want to donate for the shirt or bid for the shirt, you can of course keep donating. Just Giving page, I'll post that back into the comments, which is just there. And there you go. So it's back into the comments for you. And then also, as well, just the text numbers as well, just behind, which is Theo's Big Night In 70085. That text donates £10. Theo's Big Night In 20. That obviously donates £20 to the same number. So 70085. Sam Draycott. We're all Wednesday, aren't we? We're all Sheffield, aren't we? That's what you should be saying. Whilst we're all in this together at the moment. Team Kajakli, 4 out of 7, got the ones about the proper team right. Excellent, well done. I knew it'd be slightly divisive tonight on that one, and I was going to wear, blades. No, I would never do that. I'd never put you through that. We want people to watch and donate and play along. Browns 5. Well, that's all right. Just keeping yourselves ticking along. I will say that on the final round, there are 15 points up for grabs, and it's a really good way, to try and mop up a few points at the end, because there are plenty of absolute gimmies. Now, 2 minutes left on the bidding. £85 from Aid Blade 25. Fantastic. Now, that's the spirit. I'd like a John Fleck shirt. I'm running out of toilet paper. See? So for you Leeds and Wednesday fans who are saying, they want that. Well, you don't, like I said, you don't have to frame it. You don't have to wear it. So there we go. So £85 from Aid Blade. £90 from James Hope Gill. Put a Wednesday shirt on next time. The donations will go through the roof. I highly doubt that. I'm not getting involved in cross-team politics here. £90 from James Hope Gill. That's fantastic. Who's going to top James Hope Gill? Just under 2 minutes left on the bidding as well. So how it will work is if you could make that donation onto the Just Giving page if you are successful, and then we'll post it through. So James Hope Gill, good man, thank you very much, great quiz, and get donating to the Charity Wednesday fans. Yes, that's the spirit, Richard, thank you very much. Up the Blades from the Masons, hello James and co. £95 from Aid Blade. Now we've just got 1 minute left of bidding. Are we going to get to £100? If we could get to £100, that'd be absolutely fantastic, and we'd be so grateful for that donation this evening. Is Jonathan making a late bid? Well, Aid Blade, £95 at the moment, is taking it. So that is brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. £150 from Kaylee Glue. Wow. So who's going to try and top that? You've got less than a minute left. Kaylee, that is brilliant. And if you are sat at home and you've just seen that pop up into the box, give Kaylee a big round of applause. And wow. What an effort that is. That is fantastic. It's all for a brilliant cause. Blown out of the water. Brilliant. Thank you very much if you have bidded. And also, well done to Kaylee. I think with in fact, it's just gone 38 past. It's gone. Sold to Kaylee Glue for £150 signed and match-worn John Fleck shirt. Now, that is a brilliant effort. So, Kaylee, if you would just like to pop onto the Just Giving page, make that donation, the charity team will post it out to you. How exciting, a signed John Fleck shirt. I know half of you are thinking that's not exciting at all, but I really think it is, and well done at all. All in the spirit of what's going on tonight. So give Kaylee a big round of applause, give her a little sort of toast. I'll do that for you. There you go. Cheers. Well done, Kaylee. And now we can move on to the final round of the quiz. Now, when I've been saying that there are lots of points up for grabs, there are loads and loads and loads of points up for grabs here. Go Kaylee, go Kaylee. Yes, that's what we want. We want a bit of support in the comments. That is absolutely wonderful. Woo, go Kaylee. It's so nice. I love it. Well done. So hopefully you're all refreshed, you're all stocked up. There are 15 questions on this one, and there are a few videos and whatever. So this is a nice long round, lots of chances to get some points, and then it'll be the end of the quiz. So here we go. Wow, well done. Look at all the love for Kaylee in the chat box. If you're not commenting and stuff, I'm telling you, there is a lot of love for Kaylee there. So brilliant. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. I wasn't really sure how that was going to go, because usually an auction is where people are sort of sat there, and I just thought, well, I'm sat in a bedroom talking to myself. So I'm glad to see that has gone well. You're getting a lot and lots of love there. So the general knowledge round. Now, if you're still donating and all that kind of thing, great. But we'll get cracking on this one. We've got the first one is, well, again, I'm absolutely blown away with this. We've got a special question this round from somebody I can only describe as being pretty spectacular. She was the first British astronaut on the moon. Now, that is amazing. And of course, the question comes from the wonderful, amazing Helen Sharman.
What are the two main languages spoken on the International Space Station?
The two main languages spoken on the International Space Station. Now, there might have been a bit of a clue because she was wearing her space jacket and it looks really cool, that. I bet if we auction that off, wow, that'd raise some money. But I think if you've been to the moon, you probably don't want to auction that off or give that away. So there we go. In fact, she wasn't the first person on the moon. She was the first person in space, so I've got that wrong. So Andrew's kindly pointed that out. Still, though, it's pretty cool. If you've been to space, pretty amazing. So that question from Helen Sharman: what are the two main languages spoken on the International Space Station? Lots of claps and sort of love heart cat things from Dan Newton there. Nice one, Kaylee. Amazing. So keep those donations coming in. People posting the answers in here. See what you've done there, Rachel. Very good. Okay, if you've had enough time for that, what are the two languages spoken on the International Space Station? I think that Helen can give us the answer.
English and Russian.
English and Russian. Now, if you look closely, as I did earlier when we were having a little run through this, I noticed that on her top there, she had her names written in both English and then sort of with the Russian language as well. So fantastic. So there we go. So well done if you got that right. I'll give you a point for each there. So if you got English, point, and if you got Russian, point. I'm kind of like that, you see. Okay, number 2. Sheffield has more watt per person than any other European city. Now, it's multiple choice. So Sheffield has more watt per person than any other European city. Is it A, bridges? Is it B, lakes? Or is it C, trees? So it's got more watt per person than any other European city. A, bridges. B, lakes. C, trees. Some comments, very funny. Yeah, point for each, Andrew, on that last one, mate. Yeah. Point for English, point for Russian. So two up for grabs there. I think most people will have got at least one, I'd imagine. Now, some people watch Big Bang Theory. Is that something that they talk about on Big Bang Theory? Lots of funny responses to that in the comments. More rainbows, pies, and I'm not reading the one that Nikki's put, but it's very funny. You can see it for yourself. Okay. Well, I'll give you the answer to that at the end. Okay. Number 3. What was the name of the Bronte sisters' brother? What was the name of the Bronte sisters' brother? It doesn't get talked about very much, so if you know this is incredible knowledge. Phil Clark, all legends that have played for Wednesday. There are a lot of them knocking around Sheffield, I've got to say. Okay, so what was the name of the Bronte sisters' brother? It was number 3. And question number 4, it comes from somebody who asked a question in the last quiz, and everybody loves him, don't they? Everybody loves Pete McKee. And Pete McKee has got the following question for us on tonight's quiz.
Picasso, where was he born? Was he born in Madrid? Was he born in Mallorca? Or was he born in Malaga?
From Pete, very good question. Talking about Picasso, the artist. Was he born in Madrid, Mallorca, or Malaga? And he did a little bit of an accent there, Pete, didn't he? Excellent stuff. I'll give the answer to that at the end of this round, as Pete, mysterious as ever, hasn't given us the answer to that. Okay, question number 5. Which planet is nearest the sun? Which planet is nearest the sun? Which planet is nearest the sun? Lots of good answers in the comment section to the what does Sheffield have more than any of the European city per head? Very funny. Okay. Number 6. What was Mr. Henderson, who founded Henderson's Relish's, first name? No cheating if you've got some on the kitchen table or nearby. No looking at the bottle, because I've got one downstairs and I was looking at it earlier and it definitely sells you. So no cheating. Don't just nip into the kitchen all of a sudden, because I'll know. I've got your number. Don't be doing it. I'll give you multiple choice. So Mr. Henderson, who founded Henderson's Relish's, first name. Multiple choice. Was it A. Henry, B. Harry, or C. Hector? A. Henry, B. Harry, or C. Hector? Bit of a Sheffield-centric question, but hey, we had loads on the last one. Not enough on this one for me. Anyway, I'm only joking. Okay. Great question, says Helen. Yeah, good question, that one. Okay, number 7. What does nesh mean? What does nesh mean? Now, if you're not from our parts, you might be thinking, oh, I don't really know what that is. What does nesh mean? It's spelled N-E-S-H. Okay. Number 8. According to legend, what do Lisbon, Edinburgh, Rome, and Sheffield all have in common? According to legend, what do Lisbon, Edinburgh, Rome, and Sheffield all have in common? Now, I've just been told, and you can all give yourselves a big round of applause and raise a little glass of whatever it is, or a cup of tea, because we have just raised over £2,000 this evening. £2,000. Now, that is amazing effort. So give yourselves a big round of applause. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. That's an amazing effort. And look, it's never too late to donate. Keep them coming in. Keep going on the Just Giving page. And wow, outstanding. Look, because we can't have any events at the moment. Like I've said, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it, this weekend to do some charity events, and not even that, just go outside and enjoy. But obviously, in the situation we are, the Children's Hospital charity losing out on so much, potential, events and whatever it is, and sort of raising money. So anything that we get is fantastic. So well done, everyone. Everyone give yourselves a big pat on the back. Go Team Theo. Well done all. Okay, right. So we asked you on number 8, according to legend, what do Lisbon, Edinburgh, Rome, and Sheffield all have in common? So that was number 8. Number 9. Now I need to get the pronunciation for this right. Okay. So how many sides does a heptadecagon have? A heptadecagon. Nesh, my southern missus is constantly this up north. Bit of a clue there, Phil. Stop giving the clues away. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much if you have donated. It's just wonderful. And we also understand that sometimes, you can't donate. It's difficult circumstances at the moment. So if you have, fantastic. And also if you haven't, you're just here for the fun of it, fantastic as well. Love it. So heptadecagon. Heptadecagon. I'm actually pleased that I've managed to pronounce that right, because I was going to have a bit of a problem with that. James Hope Gill is asked how I spell it, and I will tell you how we spell it. So it's Heptadecagon. Heptadecagon. Hopefully that helps, James. If it does help, I'll be very impressed. Heptadecagon. There we go. Nikki's helpfully put it in the comments for us. She obviously understood my accent, which was great. So brilliant. James, I've not repeated it. Heptadecagon. That's it. Last time I'm doing it. Okay, now this next question. It's less general knowledge and it's more guesswork. But let's see if you can guess the answer to this question from the lovely double Olympic gold winning, legendary Jessica Ennis-Hill.
What famous Sheffield artist designed my wedding invitations?
There we go. So which Sheffield artist designed Jess Ennis-Hill's wedding invitations? A bit of guesswork required there. In fact, actually not a bit, a lot of guesswork required there. James, I'm not saying the H word again. I'm so pleased that I managed to get it right so many times. So that was from Jess. What famous Sheffield artist designed my Sheffield wedding invitations? Now, Jess is going to give the answer out here. So pens at the ready. Write something down if you know any Sheffield artists. I mean, we've already had one in the quiz. So let's see from Jess who it was.
It was the lovely Pete McKee.
Of course it was. Now, we've kind of come full circle on this round a little bit, haven't we? Because obviously Pete asked a question earlier on in the round and designed Jess's wedding invitations. That must have been cool. That's one where you turn up to the wedding and you get the wedding invitations through and you go, yeah, I'll keep that. I'll keep that one in a safe place. So, brilliant. Okay, the next one. So, number 11. Which two main ingredients make up the lovely and tasty, and making my mouth drool actually just reading this, which two ingredients make up banoffee pie? Banoffee pie. And I'm not spelling it. Before you start asking, folks, on the comments, which two main ingredients make up banoffee pie? So we've got 4 questions left after this one. So I'll give you another 10 seconds or so on that. I hope you're all having lots of fun. It's been quite smooth. And also a big shout out sort of before we get to the end and before I forget to Caitlin, who has been sort of playing the videos out remotely from home. There's 2 of us doing it, so I'm sort of miles away. I'm actually down sort of near London at the moment doing this. I know, the smoke and mirrors. I've been sort of acting like I'm from Sheffield, and Caitlin is at home in Sheffield and she is playing the videos out. The wonders of technology. So that's great, isn't it? So thank you very much for that, because it's a lot smoother than me holding my phone up to the camera like last time. And if you didn't know last time, it's always this smooth. That's what I'm going to tell you. So yeah, there we go. Okay, the next question is number 12. The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? The Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and who? Lots of love for Caitlin on the comments as well. Well done, you. She's also been updating me as well. It looks good tonight, doesn't it, with the backdrop and stuff? Almost like we know what we're doing, hey? Well, hopefully. I mean, I think because a lot of things went wrong last time, I think you probably all thought it was quite funny. So sorry if that's taken the enjoyment out, but hey, I'm loving it. It's made my life very easy, actually. So thank you very much indeed. Okay, number 13. The boat race takes place between crews from which UK university? Sadly, not this year, though. So the boat race takes place between crews from which 2 UK universities? I've been asking from Rachel. Is it your downstairs loo behind you? No, it's a mysterious door. It goes into a mysterious place. I'm not telling you. Keep you guessing. Also, what am I wearing on my bottom half? You know, James is asking me what socks I'm wearing, but what is it? Hey, maybe if you stay till the end, we'll find out. Make a couple more donations, and I might show you. I'll be looking on the Just Giving page. Yeah, James Hopegill, if you want to donate what you were willing to bid on John Fleck's shirt just to see what I'm wearing on the bottom half, it's a chance you've got to take, I'm afraid, isn't it? Okay, number 14. In the Harry Potter book series, which character is described as having a wild, tangled beard? So for you Harry Potter fans, or Potterheads, I think they're called, Potterheads, this is a question for you. Which character is described in the book series as having a wild, tangled beard? Very tempting. Come on, you can make a few more donations, people. See what? It's not actually that exciting. Or is it? I don't know. We'll see. There seemed to be a lot of interest on that last time. Is it Mr. Ben's wardrobe? Not telling you what's behind me. Okay, right, now it's the last question of the round, and I just want to say a big thanks if you're taking part. Well done, whatever score you have got, and I hope that you have enjoyed yourself. Carolyn has busted me. She says bathroom and wardrobe when we asked last week. She's remembered from like 3-4 weeks ago. Well done. Looking forward to seeing the slippers. Well, you might be. Okay, one for our 8-year-old, that question, apparently, who's screaming the answer at the TV. Hashtag Harry Potter #1 fan. Yeah, it's Narnia behind there, Jonathan. That's what it is, correct. Okay, right, number 15, final question of the entire quiz. Thank you so much for taking part. We will give out the answers, of course, afterwards. But this one comes from the wonderful patron and BBC Breakfast host and football-focused host, Dan Walker.
Here is my third question. By the way, this is the backdrop for Football Focus normally. You don't often get to see my trouser collection, which is up there. Bit weird, there's all the footballs and various gubbins we've got knocking about. I've also got a guitar in here, which I won't be playing for you, but anyway, I don't know why that's there. Here we go. Your third question from me is all about the Crucible Theatre. Crucible Theatre was opened in 1971, but what is the capacity of the world-famous Crucible? And you can get to within the nearest 10. We'll accept anything within 10 of the capacity of the Crucible.
So there we go. That is Dan Walker, and he showed us his trouser collection behind him, which is just wonderful. And that is, if you watch Football Focus, actually, in the last sort of few weeks, that is exactly where he's been doing it from. So there we go. Anyway, so Dan Walker, if you didn't quite hear it or you missed it or whatever it was, he was asking what the capacity of the Crucible Theatre is. And if you don't know what the Crucible Theatre is, it is a theatre in Sheffield which hosts the World Snooker Championships, as well as loads of amazing plays and productions, and it is a great venue. I love it. It is just beautiful. I won't tell you why I love it, because that was probably going to give a bit of a clue. I will put the donation link in again. There we go. Anyway, so yes, thank you very much to all our patrons and supporters who have sent in questions for us tonight, because nice of them to take the time out, and also think there's been some good questions actually this week, hasn't there? So so there we go. So that is the last question, I'm afraid. I know I wish we could probably have some more, but we know I've prattled on long enough. I'll give out the answers to you. So obviously we've already had Helen Sharman's answer. Some of you, sorry, what's? Oh, sorry. We need to give out Dan's answer first, don't we? Of course we do. I thought it was all going so well. Anyway, here is Dan Walker's answer to how many seats there are in the Crucible Theatre.
And the answer to the capacity of the Crucible is 980. So if you've got anywhere between 970 and 990, you get a point. 980 is the capacity of the Crucible.
Well done if you got that one right, and that is one of the reasons why I love it, because it's not actually big. It's not like the arena, which is so big and whatever. It is good, and when you go for the snooker, you've got 980 people in there, and they're all dead quiet. It's it's quite strange, actually. Concentrate, James. Yeah, I know. Just lapsing concentration right at the end. Right, who wants some answers? Who wants some answers? I can give you some. So, general knowledge round. There is 15 points up for grabs. £50 to see my socks. Well, you might be struggling a little bit. James Hope Gill. Wow. Okay. Should we do that before the answers, or see who else is up for it? Well, we'll do it after the answers. But James Hope Gill, incredible. Okay, we'll take a bit of that. So, Helen Sharman, of course, already gave us her answer to which two languages are spoken on the International Space Station. Of course, English and Russian. Now, I asked you a little bit further up the quiz on question number 2 for this round. What Sheffield has more what per person than any other European city? Now, it was multiple choice. It was bridges, lakes, or trees. And I can tell you the answer was C, trees. So well done if you got that one right. Okay. It's beautiful, Sheffield, isn't it? I love it. It's so good. Anyway, moving on. Number 3. What was the name of the Bronte sisters' brother? What was the name of the Bronte sisters' brother? Now, nobody really talks about him. I didn't know this. Again, I learned this whilst I was reading the quiz. The answer is Branwell. Branwell. It's not a name that you could probably have guessed that one, is it? And no, it's not like Bradwell's ice cream. It's just Branwell. B-R-A-N well. So well done if you got that one correct. Okay, Pete, of course, asked us, Picasso, was he born in Madrid, Mallorca, or Malaga? Madrid, Mallorca, or Malaga? And the answer was Malaga in Spain. So well done if you got that one correct. Pablo Picasso. There. Okay, next question. Which planet is nearest the sun? Which planet is nearest the sun? The answer is Mercury. Well done if you got that one correct. Look at the comments. Wasn't thinking socks. Laughing at me saying tallywhackers. What's funny about tallywhackers? How many points is question 1 worth? It's worth 2 points. So if you've got English, 1 point. If you've got Russian, another point. Got the Bronte one right, Kaylee. Blimey heck. That's amazing if you got that one. Very good. Got it right, says Peter Fisher. Okay, where were we? Okay, we were on number 6, weren't we? What was Mr. Henderson, who founded Henderson's Relish's first name? Now, if you are not from Sheffield and you're watching this quiz for the first time and all this Sheffield stuff is a little bit overwhelming, the one thing that I would take away from you this is order some Henderson's Relish if you can online, or if you know someone from Sheffield, get them to post you some. It is delicious on absolutely every food that you can possibly name. And also, as we found out on the last quiz, suitable for vegans and vegetarians. Anyway, apart from all that, we want to know who founded it. What was the first name of the person who founded it? And the answer is A, Henry. Henry Henderson founded Henderson's Relish. So well done if you got that one correct. Now, number 7, again, was a bit of a local type question to the folk of Sheffield. And it was, what does Nesh mean? What does Nesh mean? Now, I am the opposite of Nesh at this moment in time. I am very, very warm indeed, as you may be able to tell. But Nesh means cold. Nesh means cold. So well done if you got that one correct. If you guessed that, that's a blooming brilliant guess. Bronte was the name of the 4,001st child my nan delivered. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay. I'm ignoring the conversation about what's on my bottom half as well. Not getting involved in that at the moment. But James, if you donate 50 quid, I'm all over it. Okay. Number 8. According to legend, what do Lisbon, Edinburgh, Rome and Sheffield all have in common? And it actually says it on the back of my phone case there, which is that they were built on 7 hills. They were built on 7 hills, and I think that it is a bit of a legend, that one, isn't it? It is. I'm not sure how true that is. There seems to be lots of hills in Sheffield. Damn sight more than 7. I'll tell you that. Okay, Nikki Swift is always Nesh. Are you, Nikki? Is that right? Especially up north. Okay. The next question. How many sides? I'm going to have to say it again here, aren't I? How many sides has a heptadecagon? Heptadecagon. How many sides does it have? And well done if you got this one right, because a heptadecagon is 17. Hept for the 7, decagon, well, dec for the 10, so 17 sides. Well done. Now, James O'Gill straight in on there. Heptadecagon. Well done if you got that one correct. Okay. Now, Jess Ennis-Hill already gave us her answer. What Sheffield artist designed her wedding invitations? Of course, it was the wonderful Pete McKee. So well done if you got that one correct. Now, 11. What 2 main ingredients make up banoffee pie? Making me hungry just thinking about it, actually. And it's not too difficult. It's a bit like Jedward, really. Banana and toffee, John and Edward. Banana and toffee is your answer. Banoffee pie, banana and toffee. So there we go. Okay, number 12. The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? I love Gavin and Stacey. Gavin and Stacey was brilliant. People are saying Anne Sugar. Well, no, they're the two main. The question was, what are the two main ingredients? So sugar isn't a main ingredient, is it, Matthew Milbourne? Anyway, there we go. Right, okay. Sorry, I've been... Oh, dear, I'm losing my plot. Okay, number 13. Sorry, number 12. We'll give the answer to number 12 first. Of course, Gavin and Stacey. It's one of my favourites, written by Ruth Jones and James Corden. James Corden is the answer. Well done. Okay, lots of people saying Anne Sugar. Very good. Okay, number 13 was 11, 2 points. 11 was 2 points, yeah. 1 point for banana, 1 point for toffee. Don't underdo yourself there. Okay. Right, where were we? The boat race takes place between crews from which two UK universities, of course, postponed or cancelled, I think, actually, this year, rather sadly. I think it's got a very long history. But the two universities in which who take part in the boat race are, of course, Oxford and Cambridge. A point for each. A point for Oxford and a point for Cambridge, because I'm nice like that. Even though I think if you know one, you definitely know the other. So Oxford and Cambridge. We put Tommy Cooper. Did you? I should have got a fez on like Tommy Cooper. That might have worked out quite well tonight. Okay, number 14. In the Harry Potter book series, which character is described as having a wild, tangled beard? The answer is Hagrid. And I'm not going to give you a bonus point, but if you wrote Ruberus Hagrid, which of course is his first name, well done to you. So Ruberus Hagrid. And number 15, of course, we have already had the answer to that one, which was 980. Dan did give you a bit of leeway, so if you got between 970 and 990, well done to you. So 980 for the Crucible Theatre. Top them up, put them in the comments section, like we have been doing, and we can see or sort of work out who's done well and who's not. I think I have a rough idea who might be, the hot favourites to claim the non-existent crown. Apart from, I'll obviously give you a bit of a shout out if I spot that your score is probably the highest. Just also want to say, whilst you're totting them up and popping them in the comments, a big thank you to simply everybody who's been involved, taking part in the quiz, putting it on, organising it, putting the videos on, like you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. And also, if this is your second Theo's quiz or the first time round, we hope that you enjoyed it. Right, coming in 17, 14, 13 this round, 13, 18 for that round, 15 out of 18, 14, 15 out of 18. Now, I want 35 total. I think if you put your totals in, then we can know, because I'm not going to be able to add up and remember everyone. 35 for Team Newton. 14 on that round. Team Lasagna 17. Maybe some of these are for the whole quiz. Maybe. 31. Well done, Emma, in total. 16 in that last round. See, finishing with a flourish. That's nice, isn't it? 38 in total for Eleanor. 34 out of 50. So Eleanor is leading at the moment on 38. The Wrights like that round better. 12 on that round. Well done. 34 for the Vernons. Very good indeed. BBS crew got 38 in total. Brilliant night. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. Claire George, 33. 44 for James Hope Gill. Wow. Okay. Very good indeed. 44. That is what we like. 36 out of 50. 36. Some good scores here. Really well done to all of you. Team Wellesby, 38. I think James Hope Gill with 44 is winning. 37 in total from Team Lasagna. That definitely wins best team name for me. 29 overall, 34 for Team Ledger, 36 total score, 32 for Team Clark, 28 for the Fozzie Bears. Well done, well done, well done. Loose Belled, 34 for the Belvins, 36 team out of 50 for Team Famalam. It's not about the score, it's about the taking part. Okay, well done, Matt. I'm not going to bother with my total. Total score of 38. Thanks for being a great night. We've got Adwick bragging rights. Well, that's good to know. That's good that you've done that. Also, keep your selfies coming in. Hashtag Theo's Big Night In. Let us know where you are. Maybe take a photo and do something silly with my head on the screen or something like that. I'm more likely to retweet it that way. Okay, 37 for Fid, Els and Huns. Well done. Get Dan Walker to promote on BBC News for the next one. We might do. I think now it's so slick a production with Caitlin helping me out. We might as well. Not only me, Smiths, Currys, Milburns and Smiths. So scores aside, hashtag socks. Well, maybe once all the scores have stopped coming in. 27 for the Barretts. Well done, everyone. Absolutely well done, everyone. Think we've gone next since moving down south. 21 in Penzance. Well done. The Allen family team Ajakli got 33. Very pleased we are too. Smug grins all round. Hashtag bottoms. Okay. Socks. Okay. Maybe coming. Me and the Mrs. C ties on 22. She wants half a point extra for Magrid instead of Hagrid. Ooh. Go on. It's nice. It's for charity, isn't it? So there we go. Have extra half a point. 22.5 then. Well done. Brilliant quiz. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. That's really kind. See you for the next one. Yes, we will see you for the next one. We will keep you updated on the social media channels. I think it's probably looking like 2 weeks' time, did we say, Caitlin? I think. Or 3 weeks. I'm not sure. It all really depends on what the lockdown rules are, because obviously if people are allowed out and about and stuff, we'll see. But we're not going to try and preempt that. But keep the eye out on the social media channels. James. What's that? Sorry, Caitlin. 30th of May, I've been told. So 30th of May, that is what we said, isn't it? 30th of May. So if you are looking for another date for your diaries, 30th of May, there we go. Yeah, thank you very much. And socks for £50. Right, okay. I will show you what is on the bottom half, but in a couple of minutes, not just yet, because, I'm just going to open another beer. Had great fun. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Catherine Danzy, for playing along. Thank you from the Tallywhackers. I'm not sure if what I'm saying there is really, really rude. It might be. But anyway, it doesn't sound it, so I'm just going to keep saying it. So thank you very much for playing along. Thank you, Lewis, who thanks both me and you, Caitlin, for another amazing quiz. Team Theo, woo! Well done. And I think that the winners of the quiz was James Hope Gill with an amazing 44. That's incredible knowledge, that. And also a big round of applause for Kaylee as well, because that was an amazing effort to bid on that John Fleck. She must really love John Fleck. Do you love John Fleck, Kaylee? Let us know in the comments. That was wonderful. Another fab quiz. Thank you. Great host as always. That's too kind of you. Brilliant quiz. Really enjoyed it. Yes, golf soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We shall see. Thank you. Slippers. Well, you'll find out in a second. If you're that bothered, I'll show you in a moment or two. I think I might be also show you mine, Mel. Okay. Lots of love hearts for Kaylee. Well done, Kaylee. That was brilliant. Thank you everybody who's donated. Thank you so much. Helen Clark, thank you, James, Caitlin, and all involved. The Just Giving link, if you haven't done already and you're wondering how, is just in the comments now. So if you do want to click on there, make a donation, gift aid and all that, we'd be really, really grateful. Great fun again. Thank you. Loved it tonight. Well done, all involved. Well, thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Jamie. If lockdown is lifted, I think people will still do the quiz. Well, that's a very big compliment, and hopefully so, because it's nice. I think we've got like a little bit of community now, haven't we, together, which is nice. So we can all kind of get involved and come along, and we know it's here, and that's all good. So right, without any further ado, I'm going to show you my my bottom half. So are we all ready? Right. Okay. So hey, we've got slightly more interesting trousers on this time, which is some sort of elephant pattern pants, which don't really go with this attire at all, do they? No, I definitely wouldn't wear this out the house, but knowing what was going on tonight, I thought I'd do it. And also socks. What socks? No socks at all, James Hope Gill and everybody else who was asking. So there we go. So if you were asking and you were promising, get your donations on, please. Beautiful, says James. Thank you very much. So yeah, I think I'll just stand up and show these off a little bit more with the elephant patterns from Sri Lanka. Lovely those, aren't they? Someone's been I haven't been travelling. It was when I was watching the cricket in Sri Lanka a couple of years ago, so was not expecting that. I know looks can be deceiving. Great trousers, what a surprise. I'll take those. Love the trousers. PJs, I wouldn't wear these to bed, absolutely not. That is a conversation not for on here, actually, I've got to say. He doesn't disappoint. Can't wait for next time. Well, next time, 30th of May is the date that we have given, so that's 3 weeks away. So if you are up for that, we'll be posting it. And also, look, if you are enjoying it and you are a regular, being both sort of times now, and you love the charity and whatever, just tell a couple of people about it. Just tell 2 more people, because or as many people as possible. There's no limit on it. But if you tell 2 more people, we'd be so grateful, because the more the merrier, the more fun that we have, and obviously the more donations we get in, which is the most important thing. And who knows, I might even wear some budgie smugglers next time. No, maybe we'll see. You've got a pair of those, Victoria. Wonderful. Lovely, James. Donation made. Phil Clark, that is wonderful. Well, maybe if I do wear some budgie smugglers or something a little bit more interesting, it might raise a few more donations. Lovely outfit. Can see it on London catwalks next season. Well, maybe, but I don't think they'll be having me modelling it. I think I need a shave and a haircut before there's any talk of anything to do with that. Donation made. Thank you, sir. No, thank you, John, for playing along as well. We'll be there May the 30th. How much have we raised? I will find that out for you. I will be told in a moment. Caitlin, if you could tell me that. 2,061. How much? 2,000? 2,000. Great, 2,261 on the night. So that is wonderful, and thank you so much if you have donated. That is wonderful. You can still keep donating at any time, of course. It doesn't just have to be for the quiz or whatever it is. You can go on the Just Giving page and donate at any time as well. Shared on Facebook as well. Thank you, Jane. I think someone likes my trousers. Catherine, thank you very much. Amy says, thank you for her birthday shout out. No trouble at all. And I hope that it is a happy birthday for later on this month. Thank you, Catherine Danzy. Thank you. Nice blast from the past as well to hear from you. Well done to you and Caitlin. Thank you. So well done, Caitlin. You've got a lot of love as well in the comments, which is lovely. If I wear budgie smugglers, apparently someone says it might reduce donations. Well, I hope not. Not if I don't reveal it until the end, you know. That's the whole key, isn't it? I'll really ham it up. I don't think you would catch me wearing those, but, you know, we'll see. If it's for charity and people are pledging lots of money, well, you never know. People do daft things. Fantastic effort. Well done, everyone. Now, last time I stuck around for a few more minutes for a chat. So I think this quiz was slightly longer than last time, but not by much. So I will stick around for another 2-3 minutes, and then I will bid you all a fond farewell. How many people have we got still online? We have got 112 people still. I mean, just watching me talk nonsense, which is really, really nice, but also slightly weird, because I'm sat here talking to myself and have been for the last few hours, a couple of hours or so. So that's interesting. Huge well done, great night. Can we shout out to CCM for making? Of course we can. Did do that at the start, so sorry if you missed it. So CCM Marketing. They made this amazing backdrop behind, and it's well, last time they obviously noticed that I sort of printed out 2 bits of paper on a dodgy printer, and so this is a really nice touch, professional touch to have. So thank you very much for sending that down. That's really, really kind. The text number is 70085 70085. And yes, there we go. So text Theo's Big Night in Face just popped up in the box for you as well. So there we go. So that's really good. I'm glad that you've all had a nice time. And also, if you haven't done already, send me some of the selfies in. I'll have a look at some of those selfies. Now somebody asked me to tell them a joke. So tell me. I have got prepared jokes because I knew this might happen. I'm not singing a song, Phil. That is one thing I am not doing. Shout out to Tom and Lucy. Have had the wedding postponed, but have donated to guys. That is great. So look, that is lovely. You know, making donations, and look, that is so annoying. You know, if it's your wedding and all that kind of thing. There's so many things being cancelled at the moment, isn't there? So yeah. So I'm just gonna have a look at some of the Twitter posts, see if there's any of those on here. So here we go. Okay, right. So tell me some jokes. I want some jokes. I won't read them out. Well, I will read them out, but just send me some. Hopefully tagged you on Twitter. Thanks for a great evening, and catch you next time. Thank you, Kaylee, and all the best. And thank you once again for the auction donation. That was an amazing effort, wasn't it? Definitely not singing a song. I will tell you a couple of jokes and stuff if you want. Anyway, there's some good tweets coming in as well. Let's have a look. Right, okay, right. Let's get on Twitter and have a look at some of the what people have been up to this evening. Some of the settings. Many people outside. I wonder if there was many people outside, sort of sitting, having a barbecue, etc. Donation made for the shirt. Kaylee, thank you so much. She's got herself in her sort of Sheffield Steelers outfit there as well. Wonderful stuff. Newtons are enjoying Theo's big night in, and yeah, we've got loads and loads coming in, so that's good. Keep those coming in. We'll retweet them. We shall retweet them. Now, I want jokes. Greggy, you're a star. Well, thanks, James. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for being a good sport again, as always. Friends questions next time. Now, do you want to know something? I don't like Friends. I don't think it's that funny. I know that's a bit controversial. I just don't think it's funny. I watch it and it's fine. I like it and the characters are nice and whatever. I just don't really laugh. Anyway. Okay. I've just been told that's controversial by Caitlin. So, is it controversial? Is it? Friends questions next time. Absolutely not. Well, maybe. I've got to think of other people, not just myself. To be fair, what did we have last time? Killing Eve. I don't watch Killing Eve. There was a Killing Eve question there. So, right. Okay. Dad jokes. Any dad jokes? Anyone? Or any just normal jokes, Christmas cracker jokes? Anybody? Send them in to me. I've got a couple up my sleeve, but only if you tell me that some first. How can I not like Friends? I just don't. I don't know. It's quite bad, isn't it, really? Right, I'm going to give it 2 more minutes and then I'm going. Because I'm literally talking nonsense. And I don't think there's actually that many people willing to watch me talk nonsense this time. So, 70 people still. What are you doing? What are all 70 of you still doing? Why are you watching? What are you hoping for me to provide? I really don't understand, but it's very kind that you still are. Oh dear! Just looking, the donations keep going up, which is great, isn't it? Actually, it's wonderful. So keep those coming in, and next time see if we can get a few more people coming in. So, yeah, we're up to. Yeah, well, I'm not going to try and work out a total, but we've got quite a lot more in, Caitlin, which is excellent. So thank you so much to everybody. If you're still donating, this is good. Okay. What do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. That's one of my dad jokes, which is quite bad, isn't it? Can't believe I've just sort of said that online. People, tell me some jokes. Tell me some jokes to read out. I'm going in 1 minute. That is when I'm going. That's the cut-off point. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed it, by the way. That's good. That is really good. And also, what would people like to see? If you're still on, what apart from Friends questions, what do you want on the quiz next time? Feel free to pop them in, because obviously there's only so much you can do. Did the music round work well? I thought the music round worked okay, actually. So let us know. See if there's anything else where you're thinking, oh, you could do this or something. I might try and nick a few ideas, because I've seen people doing stuff on quizzes that I've kind of been on with my mates and stuff, and they've done some really clever routes. So I might have a little dabble at some of those next time, or just want me to leave it as it is. Sheffield Wednesday questions. Good shout, actually. We'll try and do some Sheffield Wednesday questions, actually. Why did the chicken cross to get to the playground to get to the other slide? Catherine, that's exceptional. That is the kind of joke that I can get on board with. Wonderful. Nikki Swift says, easier questions. Jamie Spooner, a picture round could be an option with our new swanky software. I can hear Caitlin sighing. Yeah, kids TV questions. My 10-year-old says, yeah. I'm not averse to that, actually. Probably funnier than Friends. Just saying. I'm only kidding. I'm going to get some stick for that. But yeah, kids TV questions. Okay, yeah, good shout. I think there are quite a few kids who play along, aren't there? So, want to be inclusive to everybody. Easier questions. I think there were some easy ones in there, I think. It all depends, obviously, what you're into. I think you can get lucky with a quiz, can't you? Sometimes with a quiz, you can turn up and smash it, and other people think they're really hard, but it's just stuff that like TV shows that you've watched, sports matches that you remember, etc. Name the logos is another one. That's good. Mash up famous faces. Guess who? Now these are all really good suggestions. Actually, I'm going to steal some of these. Guys, if you don't mind. Name the logos is a good one. We also had one the other week, which was good in a friend, in sort of like a mate of mine quiz. I'm going to read that joke in a second. It looks excellent. And it was like match the person to the brand that they promote on the TV on adverts. That was really, really interesting. That was good. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? Dubai don't like Flintstones, but Abu Dhabi do. Topical. We had obviously the Flintstones theme tune in the musical. Mark, that is exceptional. That is, I can hear Caitlin laughing at the other end as well. Oh, I wish I'd have told that joke actually in the middle of my music round. That was brilliant. Oh, fantastic. Well done, Mark. You can see I'm very easily amused. See, I find that funny, but I don't find Friends funny. That is weird, isn't it? Okay, 80s music questions. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe. There was some 80s stuff in mine. Wasn't there? Smiths are 80s, aren't they? Well, that song is. Anyway, yeah. It's hard to please everybody, isn't it? But now I will try and mix it up a little bit for next time. Got 3 weeks to think of it, which is good. Okay, right, I'm going to go. I said I'd be on for 2 more minutes, and it was it's been a lot longer than that. Stop picking on Friends. Sorry, this is my platform to do it, so there we go. Anyway, right, I'm going to love you and leave you all. Thank you so much once again if you have donated and taken part and you've enjoyed yourself. Thanks again, and remember, I'll leave you with this. Just share it for next time. I would love it if we could get loads and loads of people. Get the chat box absolutely flying with people commenting and whatever. That'd be brilliant. So anyway, thanks again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.